everybody, Jacqueline here, ready to start workout 2 of our 8-week Kickstart Fusion class workouts. So let's get started with some range of motion. Wear running shoes if you like. I'm barefoot. I prefer that for myself, but if you need the running shoes for support, do that. I also don't have music playing. You pick your own music, and let's get started. So, simple range of motion to get us going. We're going to start with our arms up and coming down into a semi-squat. Open it up, straight up into air, down, back up. You can have your toes pointed out like I do, or you can have them forward, whatever's comfortable for you. Remember, this is a beginner program. And as the weeks go on, there's 8 of them, we're going to progress, and every week will get harder. So many programs out there for advanced, so I wanted to make something for those wanting to get back into fitness or having never done fitness before. So take it down, and now I want you to go over to one side, up on that other toe, back down, over to the other side. Side to side. 3 more. And let's just do 1 more, so we're even. Nice work. And now I want you to hollow out your back, open up through the chest. Hollow it out, open it up. Breathing the whole time. Get the blood flowing. 2 more. Last one. I'm going to do some circles to get those hips going. On the menu today is lunges. So if lunges are really, really hard for you, I'm going to go over proper technique. But I'm going to give an alternative for those that can't go into a deep lunge. Let's go 2 more. Last one. And now I'm going to get you to reach, pull back, and kick the back foot towards your butt. That's it. Let's go 10 more. Get that blood pumping through the muscles, synovial fluid into the joints, and your heart pumping a little bit. Excellent work. So I'll get you to march on the spot. So I'm going to give you 2 alternatives. Straight up and down lunges, 15 per side. Or, here's your alternative. If you find lunges are really, really hard, I want you to set yourself up as if you're going to do a lunge. Come down with a soft leg. I want your arms up, and I want repeater legs. 15 per side. Don't go super fast. It's not cardio. I want it to be the muscle recruitment. Core is tight. In, back. In, back. Keep this leg soft. So that's what you're going to do instead. Anybody else who's fine with lunges? Straight up and down. Remember, no forward back. So straight up and down. I'm going to come down, reach up. Breathing. Back toe, same direction as the knee. Don't point it out. And let's go 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Switch legs. Setting yourself up. Remember, repeaters, or you're going to do your lunges. So down, up. If you're doing the repeaters, you're doing the arms that I gave you for the repeaters. Breathing. 6, 7. Go to the depth that works for you. Everybody's different. 12, 13, 14, 15. So my knees are always pointing the same direction as the toes. You have them pointed out to the side, you're going to hurt your knees. So in between, we're going to do some standing abs. This time we're going to do like a wood chopper, coming towards the knee. So arms are up, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Breathe. 12, 13, 14, 15. Taking it over to the other side. And use that core. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good job. Back to your lunges. So now that I'm warmed up a little bit, I'm going to take it a little deeper. Toes forward, knees forward, core tight, and down, up. Hips are forward. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 5 more, 4, push through the floor, 1, other side. Switching legs, other leg is forward, setting it up, nice and tight core, and I have my feet firmly planted on the forefoot like a tripod. Big toe, little toe, pushing into the floor. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Excellent. Let's go side abs again. 4, 5, 6, 7. Standing on that one leg. Works the glutes and the quads. 13, 15. Over to the other side. 6, you got it. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Third round. Core tight. Down we go. I add the arms. Heart rate goes higher whenever you add your arms. If you find your heart's going too fast, just take away the arms. Other side. And 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent. Let's go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Use that body. It's like the armpit comes towards the knee. 12, 13, 14, 15. Excellent work. On to the next set of exercises. 3 times. Let's go. We're going to work on the upper body, your lats. So I'm going to turn around so you can watch what I'm actually doing with my back, my upper back. It's all body weight, so I want you guys to get used to the muscles that you're going to be using. So I'm going to call this a lat pull down. So what we're going to do is we're going to go from high, arms are up. We'll start with the upper body first. You're going to pull down your shoulder blades and have them meet in the back. Pretend that they're meeting. They're not actually meeting. You're going to reach up, pull down. I want you to be aware of what you're doing. So take it up, let the shoulders come actually out, pull them down, and then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Elbows come in. Arms are beside you. Up, in. Let's go. 6, 7, 8. Even without body weight, without weights, you're going to be able to feel this. 15. Excellent. So, our in between, we're going to do semi squats to the side. 15 per leg. So, standing in the middle, you're going to take yourself out, semi squat, back. 2, 3, 4. If you have knee issues, you're not ready to go into a semi squat like I am, you can just take a step to the side. Yeah? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and other side. Semi squat or step out. Working your inner thighs here. That's what this does. 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep going. 15. Good work. We're going to do, I'll show you what it looks like from the front. Do those lats again. So, soft knees. Reach out, pull the shoulder blades down, pull the lats together. Elbows come together in beside your body. Make sure you're breathing. Super important, never to hold your breath. Feel the muscles. Put your mind to the muscle. 13, 14, and 15. Good. Let's go. Semi squat back. 2, 3. You got it. 5, 6. 5 more. Last one. Bring it in. Let's go. Other side. Remember your adaptation if you need it. 8. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Your last set of pull downs. This time I'll turn to the side. You can see what I'm doing. Reach it up, pull it down, and down. The whole thing. Soft bend in my knee, my abs are tight, my head is looking straight forward. 6. Pull it down. Imagine you're pulling a rope down, a band. So I call this a lat pull down, just to get the right motion. And we'll go one more. Excellent. One more step. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Other side. And 1, 2, 3, 4. Coming down right in the center. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 5 more. 4, 3, 2. Last one. Good job. Marching it out. So the next thing we're going to do is a tricep push-up. So you're going, I'm a beginner, no push-ups please. Push-ups, I'm going to do off my console. It's a high level console. I'm not going to go to the floor. I want you guys to try. If you can't do it from the console, try from a wall with the same cues. So you're going to line yourself up. Your core is super tight. I'm going to put my hands onto the console. My elbows are not out like a push-up. They are in. My shoulder blades are back and down. I'm up on my toes. My abs are tight. I'm going to come down and back up. This does not bother my wrists at all. I'm going to come down. The elbows are in. Core is tight. I'm squeezing my bum so that my back doesn't sag. You can do this from a wall as well. You just won't go very deep. Or a countertop. So this works chest, back, and triceps, and core. And we have 5 more. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Okay, our cardio little segment for this, our little hit segment is speed skaters. So anytime we cross the legs, it works our frontal cortex. So let's go. So beginners, you're up high. And if you feel okay to go lower, you can. Or you can take a bigger hop to make it harder. So I'm going to keep it high because like I said, we're going to progress each week, make it harder. And it's not 15, it's 20 or so. My counting is not always on par because I talk. Any of my clients will tell you. And 4, 3, 2, last one. Back to the triceps. So, setting myself up, core is tight, I'm going to squeeze my bum, I'm going to lower myself, push back, and when you're pushing back, I want you to push back through your hands, keep those shoulder blades back, your neck is in line with the spine. I can see you guys in the mirror. Kidding. And 5 more. Straighten the arms all the way to work the triceps. 4. This works your shoulders as well. And 1. Give it a stretch if you need to. Let's go to the speed skaters. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let's go. Last round here. Squeeze the bum up on the toes. Tummy's in, elbows in. 2, 6, 7. Elbows line up. The body. 10. And 5 more. 2, and 1. Excellent work. Let's go. Speed skaters. Last one. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Okay. As we get cooled down, we're now going to go into some more abdominals. So I'm going to go through planks with you. So planks are difficult, but they are a one-stop core shop. So I'm going to give you alternatives that you can do as we go through, okay? So come on down onto the floor. You're going to take your whole body onto the floor. You're going to tuck your toes. You're going to pull your shoulder blades back. Your elbows are directly under the shoulders. So we're going to go from beginner's position to advanced. So what we're going to do is tuck the tummy, squeeze the bum, engage your quads, and come up onto your knees. So here is your beginner position. You're going to hold that. If you're okay with coming up all the way, I want you to come up all the way. Engage all those muscles. And as soon as you feel like you need to come back down, make sure you're not hanging your head down. Everything is squeezed tight. You're imagining that your elbows are squeezing in towards each other. Everything is braced. If you need to take a break, you can bring those knees down, keeping that same position up. Take it down if you need to. Up. Squeeze everything. Down. Up. Down. Up. Down. Take it back. Give it a little bit of a stretch. So I want you to work up on your own, perhaps doing this workout again, or planking every day. It will strengthen your shoulders, your chest, your core, your entire body. It's fantastic. So you can do that on the other days, on any day, and I'll be including the Moat as well. So I'm going to give you something else now for the core. We're going to try side plank. If you have shoulder issues, or you cannot simply perform a side plank full extended, you're going to come from your knee, just like that. And if for some reason for shoulders you cannot do a side plank, you can come down onto your side, your knees bent. You can just do tiny little crunches. 30 per side, okay? So, because this is a beginner, we're going to start from our knees. I'm going to hold it here. And 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did not see my shoulder collapsing. No shoulders collapsing. Let's go to the other side. Taking it from the knee and up. Arms up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You had your adaptation if you needed it. So now we're going to get onto our backs. And we're going to do dead bugs. So, taking it up, bent knee to tabletop. Other side. Engaging that core, 360. So take a deep breath in. I talked about it before. Deep breath in, breathe out, cough. There's your core engagement. Now keep that. Your head is flat on the floor. Keep that engagement. I want you to take your opposite hand to your opposite knee. Push against each other. Now you're going to slowly lower and stretch out the arm, bring it back. Back to tabletop. Do not let your back come off the floor. This is beginner. Breathing. Keep that breath going even though you've got that engagement through the core. Your core wrap, I call it. And that's 10. Now I want you to switch sides. Push against this leg, but keep it here in tabletop. Doesn't matter if you have your feet flexed or extended. What matters is the core is tight. And down, back. You should start to feel your abdominals working. Make sure your back doesn't crawl off the floor. And these should be hard if you're doing them right. 8, 9, 10. Take your arms, reach them underneath the kneecaps, and give yourself a stretch. Give that lower body, lower back a stretch. Now I want you to bring your feet to the floor, your knees and hips aligned, your feet right under your knees. So don't bring them in so far and don't take them out too far. It has to be right underneath. You're going to push up through your feet. You're going to pull a pelvic tilt. Bring it up and imagine that your ribs and your hips are connected. So there's a rubber band going from here to here. There's a rubber band going from here to here. There's no flaring of the ribs, no arching of the back. Tilt the pelvis. Imagine this is connected. You're going to hold that, take it down, pull it back up. Take it down, touch the ground, pull it back up. So as you touch the ground, your ribs and your hips are connected. There's none of this. So you're keeping it all as one. Keeping your knees in line with your hips. You can take your elbows and bring your hands up so that you're not using the floor. If you're doing this right, you should start to feel hamstrings, glutes, your posterior chain. And 5 more, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, the last one. Squeeze, hold, squeeze, and bring it back down. Bring your knees into your chest again. You can gently rock side to side. We're going to take it into stretch now. So there's no reason you can't repeat those abdominals that I put in the end, and you can do them every day. Extend the other side. Let's do that again. And again, let it out. Good. So now we're going to stretch your hamstrings. Bring one leg up. If you have tight hamstrings, many of us do, especially if you sit all the time, bring your foot to the floor. Just take your hand. If you have a band or a belt loop, you can use that as well. And stretch the hamstrings. Rotate the ankles. Other way. Other side. So whatever works best for you, either extended leg if you're very flexible, or keep that foot bent. Rotate the ankle. And the other way. Roll on your side, grab your foot, stretch your quads. Knees line up. Holding your foot Your hips are forward. We'll go to the other side. And your glute stretch. So I'm going over these quite quickly. You're welcome to continue and stretch. You should be holding your stretches for 30 to 40 seconds or longer. Always flex this foot when it's up. And other side, flex the foot, bring it up. Keep your hips square on the floor. Don't roll over to one side. And then into the hip flexors, because we did those lunges, and the hip flexors tighten as you do lunges. If you sit a lot, like I said, if you're used to sitting a lot, if you have a desk job, your hip flexors are tight. So we're going to come into a runner stretch, or what they call in yoga, dragon. You can keep the knee down on the ground, that's your dragon. Your ankle always under the knee. Or your runner stretch, your leg is up. Always make sure the toe is forward when you're doing your runner stretch, not out to the side. That's how the knees get torqued. Bring the knee down, get another little hamstring stretch. And other side. Stretching through the hip flexor. You want to go into that runner stretch. You can do that. Always take the time to stretch. It's super important. Hands behind you on your hips. Bring the elbows back or clasp your hands. Taking those arms up to one side. Crossing the same leg that's in an arc. So you're stretching all the way through to the ITE, bend the front leg. Take it down, and other side, in behind, up and over. Take it back. Thank you so much. I hope you've enjoyed that, and I will see you next week for 2 more workouts. You can do them every second day. Make sure you take a break to let the muscles recover if they're super, super tight. Bye for now. Have a great day.